Hello everyone, welcome to Around the World. In today's video we will discover the Pacific Islands. Let's go! The Pacific Ocean is one of the largest oceans in the world, and dotted around its surface there are enormous numbers of islands. Some of the islands are large and others are very small, but most of them lie in the southwest part of the ocean. On some groups of islands, such as Fiji, the people have dark skin and black frizzy hair. On other islands such as Hawaii, Samoa and Tonga, the people are light brown in colour and have wavy black hair. These lighter skinned people are clever sailors and fishermen, and at an early age their children learn to dive and swim in the sea. The seafaring islanders of the South Pacific have travelled great distances across the ocean in their canoes. Many of the men go fishing in smaller outrigger canoes, which are so light that they can paddle them swiftly across the water. On the fishing expeditions, they often catch the fish with rod and line. Others catch fish in large nets near to the shore, while others stand on the rocks and spear the fish as they swim past. When the fishing is over, they take the catch to the village and share it amongst the people. Everywhere around the sandy beaches of the islands are graceful coconut palms. The boys soon learn how to climb the trees and cut down a coconut from bunches at the top. If a boy is thirsty, all he has to do is cut away at the husk, break the shell, and drink the delicious cool liquid inside the nut. The women know dozens of different ways of serving coconuts with their meals. Some islanders obtain almost everything they need from the coconut palm. Besides getting food and drink from the nut, they use the shell for fuel and also to make into cups. They use the trunks and branches for building their houses, and the fibre for making rope. They also gather large numbers of coconuts, split open the shells, and scoop out the dry pieces of nut in the sun. The islanders also eat many other plant foods, including the fruit of the bread tree and banana trees. Breadfruit, which looks like a large melon, tastes like potatoes when cooked. In Hawaii, they grow pineapples and sugarcane. Thousands of Indians went to Fiji to work on the sugar plantations, and there are now loads of Indians than Fijians on the islands. The lighter skinned peoples of the Pacific live mostly in the eastern groups of the islands, from Hawaii in the north to New Zealand, home of the Maoris in the south. They are happy and carefree, kind to strangers, and very fond of music and dancing. They are also fond of the lovely flowers which grow on their islands, and men and boys as well as women and girls like to wear the flowers in their hair. On the Hawaiian island, the women and girls make garlands of flowers called leis, which they wear like long necklaces. Whenever a steamer calls at one of the islands, they sell the leis to the visitors. Most of the Pacific islands are extremely small. The largest landmass is half of the island of New Guinea, occupied by Papua New Guinea. The edges of the Indo-Australian and Pacific plates meet on the western edge of the area, leading to too much volcano and earthquake activity. The Ring of Fire is the term used to describe the string of volcanoes which surround the entire Pacific Ocean and erupt frequently because of intense stress and movement on the Earth. Cavachi is a submarine volcano lying off the coast of New Georgia in the Solomon Islands. It still erupts every few years. Today, the main industry for many of the Pacific Islands is tourism. Food processing and small-scale textile industries are also common on many islands. Hundreds of years ago, some of the Pacific Islanders travelled by canoes to a far distant island. This island, which we now call Easter Island, is over 1,000 miles away from its nearest neighbour, the Pitcairn Island. On the island they carved many strange statues, which took the form of the heads and shoulders of a man. They dragged the statues from the quarries and stood them up, and visitors to the island can see them at present day. Although many of the Pacific Islands are inhabited, thousands of them are no more than small coral reefs, or atolls, without people. A coral island is formed by millions of tiny sea creatures called coral polyps. They attach themselves to rocks, and when they die their harder skeletons remain. As one colony of coral polyps follows another, the reef or atoll grows. Sand collects on some until they reach above sea level, and plants may begin to grow. Beneath the sea is a beautiful silent world of jagged coral sea plants and beautiful tropical fishes. And that's the end of the Pacific Islands video. Please leave a like, comment on the video with your thoughts, then subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with future videos. See you soon!